Bill Gates here in a very important topic when it comes to predictive programming with the movie Contagion. Let's take a look at this clip here.
It's quite different. There's a group of handsome epidemiologists ready to go. They move in, they save the day, but that's just pure Hollywood.
Pure Hollywood is what you're pushing, and the so-called elite are pushing with this fake, phony outbreak. Now, what I find very interesting with this movie Contagion, and let's take a look at the details here. It was released on September 9th, 2011. So you have your coded 9/11. And this whole, of course, this whole so-called outbreak with the coronavirus is the new 9/11, like I stated. And with events like 9/11 itself, Sandy Hook, the Boston bombing, these are isolated instances where basically it only affects, of course, isolated areas where these so-called virus outbreaks affects everybody throughout the world. And that's key. And one thing I found very interesting about this movie is the tagline here, nothing spreads like fear. No kidding. And a very important aspect of as well when it comes to this movie Contagion, it's basically where the virus starts from a bat, just like the coronavirus with the bat. And I'll get into the occult of the bat a little bit later in this presentation. But another example how they love to use taglines in the PSYOPs. Here's another PSYOP back from 2005 with the London 7/7 event with the double-decker bus. And just take a close look in plain sight where it says outright terror, bold and brilliant. They put it right in your face, these psychological operations. And pushing this term, social distancing. Anybody that's fallen for this coronavirus, I'm social distancing myself from you. I want no part of people that are buying into this garbage. And just take a look at this one photoshopped image of the Beatles and the social distancing. This is mind control again on the masses. Unbelievable how people again have fallen for this nonsense. And talking about nonsense, let's take a listen here to Bill Gates, another piece of garbage that's peddling his vaccines to the public. Take a listen. This is from 2015. And again, this is a form of predictive programming. Take a listen.
The greatest risk of global catastrophe doesn't look like this.
And by the way, this is another form, of course, of fear on the public. These fake nukes that have been pushed on the public for many decades. And now they're pushing the coronavirus on the masses. This is the new weapon of mass destruction. These so-called virus outbreaks, these bogus virus outbreaks.
Instead, it looks like this. If anything kills over 10 million people in the next few decades, it's most likely to be a highly infectious virus.
Now, what did you just see right there? This image with Bill Gates. Of course, there's Bill Gates. I should mention, by the way, just so happens to be 33 in numerology. And you look at this still, and you get the 33 three times. Basically, 3 and 3 is 6, 6 and 6. And you have the mind control of the masses. What does this look like? It looks just like one of those under ocean mines. And again, the mind control on the masses. And take a look at this image side by side. Definitely, this is 100% mind control on the masses. 100% that they didn't just, this wasn't just random that the so-called virus looks like this. This was made to happen this way. People need to see.
Recommend it to anyone and everyone. Come with me if you want to.
I just finished a bike ride and a little bit of workout, and I just, keep staying at home, away from the crowds and away from outside. The reason why I'm saying that is because I still see photographs and videos of people sitting in outside cafes all over the world and having a good time and hanging out in crowds. That is not wise, because that's how you can get the virus.
All right, I just got my vaccine. Everyone, come with me if you want to live. All right, I just got my vaccine.
The problem. Just get out of my